so many of those stories will be known to God alone, but I was on a pilgrimage in Spain, and I was a deacon. I wasn't even a priest, but I was preparing for ordination, and I was on a pilgrimage to Santiago de Compostela. So it was 200 miles of walking, 2 weeks, and I met all these people on the way, and you know, I wasn't wearing clerics because I was hiking, so and you know, I'd inevitably get into these conversations just about one thing or another, and then you know, they'd ask, "Oh, who are you?" or whatever, and then what I always found is that when people find out you are a priest, or even that you were on your way to being a priest, I mean, even being 3 months away from the priesthood, not even a priest yet, but when they found that out, immediately, and I remember this one instance in an apartment in this podunk town in Spain, where it eventually came out, you know, I was over this woman, out of the goodness of her heart, she and like her friends and all this, they invited me because I had to do my laundry. So I met them at this hotel, and I was trying to get my laundry done. They said, "Come to our house and we'll have you do the laundry," whatever. So after a long day of hiking, so I go over to the house, and I was, I put my laundry in the washing machine. And so I'm talking to them about one thing or another in broken Spanish, and and they're like, "You have to have a cup of tea, whatever, whatever." So I'm talking to them, and you know, says, "What are you? So you know, what are you? How do you know how to speak Spanish?" And so, "Well, I'm in Rome, so I speak some Italian and this and that." And we were talking, and one of these women who was there was saying, they were all there for Holy Week. It was Holy Week, and one of them was saying, "All these dumb processions that we have to do, and I don't even care about the faith, and this is ridiculous, and my mom always makes us go to church, and this and that and the other." So then finally they're asking, "What do you do?" You know, and this and that. "Well, I'm a theology student." "Well, what are you studying?" "Well, fine, you know, I'm studying to be a priest." And this girl's like, "Oh," she like goes like this, and then, but you know what happens immediately, and I've seen this again and again and again and again. And, "Well, why is it that the church, why is it God that does this, or why is that?" Or immediately you see that they're not speaking to you. That you have immediately become, you are the person who represents for them their relationship with God. And so if they have anything that they need to talk to God about, all of a sudden you're it. All of a sudden you're it. And that can be kind of spooky, because people will talk to you about, "Why is it that my grandmother suffered for 5 years and God didn't do anything? You know, why is it that, you know, whatever." And all of a sudden, that's you have to listen and try to represent Christ. But so often, and I remember in that given circumstance, the laundry finished and they didn't have a dryer, and so I'm sitting there taking my underwear out, putting it on their radiators, talking about theology. And I said to myself, I had this moment where I just went, they'd never told me that I was going to be talking to strangers in Spain with my underwear in my hands about God. Who would have ever